Welcome back to Sailing Joy. Last time.
Agora estamos oficialmente encalhados pela primeira vez. Parabéns! Sorte com o catamarã, agora é só esperar a maré subir e a gente sai de volta.
As we approached Cascais, the wind started to pick up. It was now 20 knots. And if it went anything more than that, it would be pretty hard for us to go into the marina, since it would be very difficult to maneuver Joy. Here you can see the wind already getting close to 30 knots. And we arrived in Cascais with over 30 knots of wind, but Patricia did a great job setting anchor. And today we're gonna do the 50-hour engine maintenance with Yamar. We are here in Cascais and we decided to do it here. The engines have like 46 hours each. So mainly they're gonna be changing the oil, they're gonna be doing some checking on the engine. We decided to do it here instead of Gibraltar. It's a little bit before 50, but we want to make sure it's out of the way. The next maintenance is gonna be 250 hours or maybe a 1-year ownership. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, engine maintenance. So we have removed both of the seawater filters here. It's part of the maintenance on the 50 hours, and they were pretty clean. We're gonna be cleaning anyway here, but they were very, very clean.
Mas esta bomba também tinha cá um bocado de óleo preto já. A cor do óleo não é 100% esta.
So this is the oil that we had inside of the engine. We're pumping out so they can throw it away. And for the sail drive oil change, there's a need to unscrew that screw over there right beside the yellow knob, so you can put that oil type of thing that removes the oil from the sail drive. It's not very hard, but definitely you need to know what you're doing. And on the sail drive we have 2.7 liters that you remove and replace. Usually you cannot get the 2.7 liters out because they get retained in the filter a little bit, so it's 2.5. And on the engine 5.3, and you also only get maybe 4.7, 4.8 out because the rest is like retained on the filter as well.
Vamos sempre verificar se o vedante do filtro saiu. Por vezes pode ficar colado. E depois o outro filtro, se nós não repararmos, o outro filtro não vai vedar bem. Que neste caso os N-Mars usam o mesmo óleo do motor para o Cell Drive. Não sei se quer ver, mas se vier aqui e olhar assim em frente, consegue ver ali uns carretos.
Ó, dá pra ver perfeito aqui, ó. Perfeito. Pode colocar agora. Perfeito. And it took about 2 hours, I think, to do the service on the engines. Just completed the service. Total cost for it was 428 euros. So we replaced the oil on the engine and the sail drive, and we had about 47 hours in each one of the engines. So it is completed. One thing not to forget is to have the stamps on the booklets here. Last time I forgot to do this, but it's good to have it so you can keep track of it. But it was very good service from Yamaha here in Cascais, the Cascais Marina here in Portugal. And some of you guys have asked me to share some information about the communication headsets we utilize whenever we go to anchor or in a marina. So here's some brief information about it. And every time we go retrieve anchor, we utilize those headsets, me and Patricia, so we can talk to each other without having to scream. So I highly recommend those. Really like, there are two models from this company called Senna. This one, which is the extended boom, and this one, which is SPD, if I'm not mistaken. I like this one much better because of this knob, the volume knob. On this one, it's all electronic here, plus and minus. I don't know, just like the feel of this one much better, and this one is cheaper. And it's a beautiful morning here in Cascais, and we're gonna be leaving today to go to Sines, a little bit down south here in Portugal. Our objective is for the next week we start to travel towards Gibraltar. We may stop in Lagos, we may stop in Portimão. We're just waiting for our dealer to tell us where to stop because we're having a lot of noise coming from our mast. I think it's the electrical cables that are banging, and also whenever it's more than 8 knots or 10 knots, there's a roaring sound that equates to our cabin, and it's almost impossible to sleep in the cabin, so we got to resolve that issue. So today it's gonna be a 12-hour sail to Sines. We're excited. It's not gonna be a lot of waves or anything like that. It's gonna be a 15 knots type of day that we're gonna be able to sail. So we're excited about the day sail that we're gonna do today.
Bom dia para quem acordou hoje super cedo. Saímos de Cascais, depois de 11 dias ficamos ali na âncora, ficamos na marina, aproveitamos a cidade pra caramba, comemos pastel de nata pra caramba. A gente resolveu ir pro próximo destino, que é Sines, que fica mais ou menos umas 12 horas daqui. Hoje as condições do tempo estão perfeitas. A gente até colocou a vela balão aqui para ir um pouquinho mais rápido. A gente tá mais ou menos 8 nós andando, tá ótimo. Não tem ondas grandes. O vento tá um pouquinho michuruco, mas tá indo. Tá super bem a viagem. Também depois do último perrengue que a gente passou para chegar em Cascais, acho que hoje foi merecido.
So today it is a very calm day to sail. We have our Jennifer up over there. We're sailing along at 6.5 knots with 12 knots of wind. So very efficient sailing here. Patricia's cooking a little bit, so I'm gonna go downstairs to see what's going on there. So what's going on here? You cooking?
Picles.
And in our way to Algarve, we decided to stop from Cascais in a little town called Sines just to spend the night and cut over the trip so we don't have to do an overnight. So we spent the night here in Sines. We just anchored and we were waking up here at 5 o'clock in the morning, so we have like a long day sail today to get to close to Lagos. I think we're gonna get to the point of Sagres, but that and much more we'll show you next week.